Oh, hello again. Today I'm going to show you another alternative on how to print envelopes on the bizhub series. So this is another alternative way where you have no preparation on the bizhub itself. So it's basically there's no envelopes put into the paper trace of the bizhub. So the first thing I'm going to do to start here is opening up Word. So I'm going to open up a blank Word document. And rather than using the traditional mailings and envelopes section of Word, I'm just going to use a blank document. I'm going to go into my page layout, and first I'm going to set the size to reflect the envelope that I'm printing on. So you only need to design this once, obviously, for each size of envelope. So I'm going to select envelope DL size, because that's the size of the envelope that I'm printing. And I also like to view that in portrait, so I'm going to change the orientation here to landscape. You can now see the envelope the way I would like it printed. I can now start designing my envelope. I can put name and address and so on here. I can do all the other design layouts. I might put a return address on there, maybe my company logo, maybe a postage paid stamp and so on. Feel free to design that the way you would like the envelope to appear. And now I'm ready to print the envelope, so I'm going to go File and Print. And as you can see here, I've got the Konica Minolta C360 printer installed here. I now have access to all my printer properties, and the critical thing about printing an envelope, I go into Print Preferences, I go into the Basic tab, and you can see I've already printed an envelope on this one here. So you can see paper tray says bypass tray, and the paper type is envelope. It won't be like this by default, it'll be plain paper by default. So if you're doing this for the first time, click on this button, Paper Settings for each tray. Select the bypass tray in this part of the window here, and you override the paper type, change it from plain paper to envelope. This is very important to do in order to avoid crinkling and creasing the envelopes when it's printing. So I say OK, and also notice, because I've changed the size of my Word document, the original size is envelope DL, and paper size same as original size. So I'm now just going to say OK and print. And we'll now go to the bizhub to complete the print job. Okay, we're now at the printer, and if you can come closer and have a look at the display here, the message on the display when I'm printing envelope is it says now to load paper onto the bypass tray, and it's asking for an envelope in the DL size. So if you have a look at the envelope here, that's an envelope DL size, and I've got the flap on the short edge. It's a minor thing, but it's recommended to have the flap on the short edge. It will work with the flap on the long edge as well. So it now goes flap first, face down in the tray, because I want to print on this side. So I'll turn it over, feed that into the bypass tray. I'll see on the display now that the complete button got active, so I can hit complete, and the printer will now print the envelope without setting up anything previous to the print. This is probably the easiest way of printing an envelope. And have a look at that. There we go, and no creasing. Great. And that's how easy it is to print an envelope on the bizhub.